Hello, Stephanie, your Mama Mentor here, back with another product review for you, and today is a very important one, sunscreen or sunblock, right? Okay, so anyone who is alive should be using sunscreen or sunblock, and especially with our kiddos, it is vitally important that they are getting outside, getting into nature and all the good things that nature provides, but we still need to protect their beautiful skin from sunburns, okay? Now, dermatologists will tell you to wear protective clothing, long sleeve shirts and things like that, that have a UPF of 50 or higher, but not everybody has the money to buy those expensive clothes, and toddlers go through clothes so quickly with their growth spurts and then just tearing things up, as we all know, that can get really expensive. So another alternative obviously is sunblock. Now, have you ever put sunblock, liquid or spray-on sunblock on your child? Yeah? So you know the problem that I'm already going to address, right? Your kid is kicking and screaming because you're putting liquid sunscreen on their face or their arms and they don't like it because it's sticky or it's greasy or they have to sit still for too long or whatever it may be, or it gets in their eyes and it burns. And so there's a whole host of issues that come with liquid sunscreens and sometimes the spray-on ones as well. I have a solution. Are you ready? Powder! Okay, so I have two to talk to you about today that I have tried myself and can tell you what I like and don't like about them. The first one that we tried is called Bob. That stands for Brush On Block. So this one comes, as you can see, in this cute little purple and blue and yellow packaging, which makes it super kid-friendly. And it also, when you open it, has a blue brush in it, which the kids really love. My kids, by the way, love and prefer this over any liquid or spray out there. And I am a huge proponent of Reef Safe and environmentally safe products. So please, if you're still using the spray-on or the liquid products, please check that it is Reef Safe. It's safe for our fish, for our wildlife, for everything that comes in contact with it after we wash it off. No matter what you choose, please be making sure that that is the case, because a lot of the popular ones, I won't name brand names, but a lot of the most popular ones on the shelf are not Reef Safe, okay? And eventually that will come back to harm you as well, because we eat fish and we drink the water, right? So it's very important to be conscious of these things. So back to Bob. The active ingredients in both of these that I'm going to tell you about are titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. So titanium dioxide in Bob is at 8% and the zinc oxide is at 14%. Okay? So that's a little less than the other one I'm going to tell you about, but it's still a good amount to provide some protection. Now, Bob has actually done research, and they show it on their website, that they are just as effective as all the liquid and spray-on sunscreens and the roll-ons as well. So they have 80 minutes of water resistance and SPF protection, just like the liquids, the roll-ons, all the others, okay? So that is amazing. So how do you use it? So you can see in the bottom, we've almost used all of ours up, but there's powder in the bottom here, see that? So you pull the top off, you push this little guy down, and now you have a brush. You gently tap it a few times. Usually you'll see a little lighter color in the middle there. So this one, you can see the powder coming out, and then you just rub it on. And they say to use it for 15 seconds per side of the face, which is one round of Baby Shark apparently, is what I've read. And then I would do like half the face or the whole face, and then I would tap it again and do it one more time over. Now, of course, depending on your child, how long they'll sit still, you may not get through all of Baby Shark. Now, when this comes out, it is translucent, which is good and bad. So this is one of the things that I do and don't like about this product, about all of the powder products I've tried so far, is that it's translucent to the point where it's hard to tell where it has been applied, right? And you can't really tell where it's going on unless there's a big dollop of the powder coming out, and then you can kind of see it until you rub it in. So that's one downside compared to like the liquid ones, where you can see it on the skin as you're rubbing it in. The other product that we've tried, this one I found, so Bob, I don't think they're on Amazon. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, you guys. Comment below if you find it on Amazon, but they do have their own website. This one I found on Amazon. The reason that I looked for a different one is because this guy is quite expensive, and this one is expensive compared to some of the sunscreens, but a little more affordable than the Bob. So this one is called Derma E Essentials Sun Protection Mineral Powder SPF 30. So this one, you guys, same active ingredients, but titanium dioxide on this one is 17.29% and zinc oxide is 20%. Definitely much better blockage, right, of the sun. By the way, the inactive ingredients, I compared both products. They're similar, they're not the same. I do slightly prefer this one over this one to their inactive ingredients, but they're both pretty clean and pretty good. Again, works the same way. Take the lid off. It doesn't have, you know, it's not made for kids. It doesn't have like the super pretty purple, whatever. And by the way, this one also comes in an adult size. It's a bigger container and it's not purple either, I don't think. This is the kid-friendly one. You just push the thing down, same way as you did the other one. You tap it until you see powder coming out. I don't know if you could see that powder in the air when I do that. Same thing, you just rub, right? The one thing that I liked a little better about this one, the Derma E, is you can actually, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but you can actually see the powder a little bit on your skin. The one thing I don't like quite as much about their brush, if you can tell, is it's flat compared to the Bob is rounded. And so I kind of did like this rounded one a little more. They're very similar products. Okay, my kids obviously prefer the bright purple one just for the color alone, but I do like that you can see the powder on your skin when you rub it on. This one actually comes out a little bit faster and a little bit thicker. This one, there's like a pinpoint in the middle. You can see the powder when you tap, 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 tap. And with this one, I can do this and you can actually see the powder like coming off. So that's one thing bonus on this. Not only does it have more titanium dioxide and zinc oxide content, but it also is easier to see and it comes out heavier. I talked about cost. Bob is slightly more expensive, so that's why I've been getting this one on Amazon. But the other thing is, this is a 0.11 ounce, but this one is 0.14 ounces. Slightly more product in the Derma E than the Bob, and this one is cheaper. So you get more and it's cheaper. Get less and it's more expensive, but you get a pretty bottle. And this one you can see better on the skin, not so much. You have to shake this one a lot more to get your content out. Okay? Okay. Does that all make sense? Hopefully so. If I didn't mention something that you really wanted to know, please let me know in the comments. I'm happy to respond. I hope you enjoy the products, can use them on your own kiddos with less whining and complaining and thrashing around than the liquid products. I know it has been a game changer for our family. My son will actually let me stand there and rub it on his arms and legs and face. And the only thing is with kids, I tell them, because any of you ladies who have mineral products for your face, like makeup products, you know that it's not good to breathe in this powder that has titanium dioxide in it. It's not great for your lungs, right? So I have my kids, I do their forehead and like their cheeks and chin, and then I say breathe in, and then I go over their nose, breathe out, and they breathe out while I do their nose, so that the powder, if any powder is getting on the end of their nose, it's blowing away from their face. That's the only thing that I do, the only thing that I guess would be technically unsafe about this compared to a liquid. I hope that was helpful. Again, questions, comments below. Please subscribe if you love what you see. I do try to post regularly and give you all the details that I can think of that as a mom I would want to know. I love you so much. Thank you for joining, and until next time, mwah.